Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Pulling away from that Game 5 between Denial and Automatic Reload. We'll keep you updated on the score in that one. Maybe hop into it if it takes a while. But we jumped into a different game. One with TCM versus Justus. This game not being streamed by anyone, so we're like, hey, let's go. Let's stream it. Let's
do it.
Let's see. Can the Europeans get themselves a win? TCM, as it stands, just getting so unfortunate in the Pro League. Jerd pretty frustrated after being 3-0'd by Faves. I think playing against Justus out, they should be able to get some confidence here. I expect to see TCM just rail Justus.
Yeah, they didn't need to, honestly. But, I mean, you see right now, Gunshi and Jerd just going off in the beginning right here. They're up 36-3 going into that green hill right now. So, great start from TCM. Not so good start from Justus.
Yes.
Just as nicely as I can put it.
Yeah, pretty bad start, but only the first hill, so plenty of time. Shane looking at trying to break in, picks up one. Free firing to see if anyone else is there, but needs to really try and push through that. We'll still play that. Picks up the kill. Nicely done. Controlling those spawns now will be TCM. And they should be able to build themselves a little bit of a lead. 6-1 Jerd, 7-2 Gunshi, a 6-4 Shane on a 3 streak. This is the perfect start for TCM game. Yeah,
I mean, Moose didn't really get a kill on his flank, but it was an important play because he was able to push through that school and that back trailer, get control of the spawns for this green hill. They're going to be up 59-17 here. As Justus, right now, they do have control, but it looks like TCM is set up to try to make another break. It's going to be one play. Big Gunshi, huge kill from him as he gets the kill on Mark. They're going to have the final 6 seconds here going into this garage hill event.
Max, I watched that from Merc's perspective. He put the first bullet in and then proceeded to windmill.
Yeah.
Probably have managed to have enough power there to sort of help a farm out. He needed to do all that windmill. Like, dude, that was like, dude, that was looking like my shots when I just wake up, man. Like,
no, that was looking like my shot like when I'm in like prime form.
There we go. Steady picking up a kill. 5 and 7.
Oh!
Ooh, Studmeister. All right, picking up a couple more kills. Jerd mid-map. Go for a long-range effort there with the ASM one. Not gonna be able to pick that up, but TCM do have the lead, 71-50. Merc still just 1 and 8. It's gonna be on that hard point. He's gonna die. 1 and 9 stop now. This is a close game considering they have a teammate starting off so poorly.
Yeah. I mean, it was all really steady there in the garage hill, but what's important to note is that the reason TCM were able to get control of the last couple points here in this garage hill was that they were able to push Octane, the AR player for Justus, through that back building. He was actually controlling the spawns, or trying to at least, from the 18-wheeler, which is not where you want to do. You want to do it from that Atlas bunker. They're able to push him out.
How many deaths is Merc going to get before he gets another kill?
I think he'll die 2 more times. So there's 1. We're going to stay on board with him.
Dude, I'm going on breadstick cam right now.
Breadstick cam.
I love Merc, man. Merc is honestly one of the nicest pros. He's just got a banter, to be honest, really, isn't it? Just great banter.
How do you not love Joey DeLuca?
Hey, there you go, man. 2 and 13, let's get it. TCM, 100 points now to just 66 as Jerd jumps off the hill, picks up a kill. Hopper's going to be contested. Looks like he's going to try and jump in and contest himself. He's one shot, though. Needs to be careful. Merc, woo, let's go, baby. 3-piece for Joseph DeLuca. 4-piece, let's go. Keep rattling up those kills, Merc. You do you, baby. You do you.
Dude, I mean, big 3-piece, but he's still 6 and 14.
Hey, don't hate. Participate, okay?
I mean, still, see, TCM is going to have close to a 40-point lead here. It's 40-point, actually, on this school hill, as TCM is actually going to kill Merc, unfortunately. So Merc just really can't really buy a couple kills here. He's getting killed by his teammates, getting killed by the other team, so quite unfortunate.
The fact this is as close as it is extremely concerning. Moose is actually 5 and 12. You know, Merc a lot of stick.
Come on, Moose.
He picked things up. Moose, no excuse really. Inside that team house, on host. You need to see him step up drastically. And that really is the reason why this game is as close as it is. I mean, 17-point differential. And this is a game TCM really can't afford to lose. You know, games like this, I mean, no disrespect to Justus squad, but really is kind of like an easy one, I guess, when you look at the other teams which TCM are going to have to face. You know, they played up to gaming so many times, played phase, got 3-0'd by them. This is a must-win game if they have any chance of finishing inside that top 8.
Yeah, they really want to make it to X Games, and if they drop this one to Justus, I mean, it's not going to be impossible if they lose this game, but still, you really need to win this one. This is one they should win, and they have to win. As right now, we're going to see Shane actually get a kill on Mark inside that mid-Atlas bunker as they're going to control it at the beginning of the second rotation. Ben, Jerd going off 22 and 14 with 6 caps. I want to hop on board with him. Jerd does what Jerd wants, Ben.
He does. He clutches 1v3s and then proceeds to jump up the map the next round. He really does do what he wants. 22 and 14. Jerd with a player just outside. Oh! Dashes, just slaps TCM around. Of course, TCM the player in this game, playing for Justus, and TCM the team. That may get quite confusing. So we'll make sure we mention TCM for Justus as opposed to just TCM. TCM from Justus, actually speaking of him, playing pretty well. 24 and 23. Lots of good engagements from him. Really putting a lot of pressure on these hard points, but it seems like TCM now starting to pull away. They've managed to get themselves a little bit of a lead, just under rather, 40 points. But as the hard point rotates to the next hill, it's going to be TCM that have early control.
Yeah, it's going to be Shane in the hill, but he's going to get forced out by 2 players, but it's going to be Moose coming up with a big 2-piece as he's going to be able to regain control of the screen hill. It's going to be 1 player in that hallway. It's going to be, who is that? It's going to be TCM, is not the player, not the team. He's going to try to push this kill on Shane. Needs to get it. Oh, and then gets slapped as Study and TCM both get melee kills there. They're trying to get control of this bend. They need to push through and get spawns from that back trailer.
You need to push through, and that's good play from Moose. Just playing this one very slow, making sure he keeps control of the spawn. Tried to dash to the door, but failed. 1 more player on the hard point. Doesn't matter. TCM slay them out, and they get control of this hard point once again. 137 to 170. 14 seconds left in the hill. Moose now needs to go big with a 2-piece. Gets the 2-piece and locks down the hill for the scrap time. That means TCM are going to be just over 180 points as they go over towards Garage Hill. More importantly, not only have they got the scrap time, they may actually get the early time here. It's going to come down to a couple of early gunfights. Jerd not able to pick that one up, but hardpoint's going to be contested, and TCM do lock it down. Big plays from Shane. He's now on a 4 streak.
Massive 2-piece from Shane right there, and massive overall team play from TCM. They pushed that back Atlas building. They took out Octane, the AR player for Justus, and they were able to maintain the spawns. But right now, Justus are trying to do the same thing. They're trying to push up that garage ramp. They're going to. Study's going to get 1. TCM's going to get 1. Study gets 2. TCM gets 2. They now have control of garage, Ben.
Yep, 142, 199, making a bit of a comeback here on this hard point, but Study actually just got shot around a wall. That was pretty weird.
Yeah.
TCM for Justus. Gonna make his way over towards this hard point. 20 seconds left. 2 minutes, 15 seconds in the game left. And at this point, TCM needs to start thinking about this next hard point. They've lost a lot of time now in this garage. Honestly, I don't even think it's really worth contesting. They just need to make sure they lock down this next hard point. And that's something they've not really been able to do. They spawned there, and they completely gave that away. TCM looking as if they could be in some trouble towards the end of this game. Merc's gonna pick up the scrap time in garage, but TCM need to break it. Going over to this next hard point, it's going to be TCM from Justus trying to lock it down. Picks up a big win. And I can't believe TCM just threw this one away. Or
yeah.
this early time away, I should say. Game, of course, not over yet.
Yeah, Mark had gotten a huge kill on a player from TCM trying to rotate towards that back 18-wheeler, try to get spawns for their team. He was able to lock that kill down and then get control of this hill. But just as I say that, Moose actually breaks in and gets a huge kill on TCM. Gunch gets 1 as well. It's going to be looking like TCM has control of this hill, and they do have the spawns as well. Justus spawning in that green alley. TCM trying to regain composure in this match. They really don't want to let this one slip away.
Yeah, that was a shaky couple of minutes, to be honest with you. It looks as if TCM had this one in the bag, and I mean, even now, this game is not over, Max. 195 and growing. It's going to be what? 197 on the rotation. Again, TCM going to get out-rotated to this final hard point, and Justus are going to take the lead here if they can just pick up a couple of wave of kills. In comes the TCM aggression coming in from that pit side. Octane on the hard point trying to stay alive. At 29 and 25, he falls. It's going to be Gunchi and Moose who break onto the hard point for TCM. 34 seconds left in the game. TCM just need to pick up some kills. Shane in a position to trade. Meanwhile, Jerd mid-street picks up 1. Going to have to pick up the second. Going to dash in. Can he get the kill? No, he can't. That's Octane who turns around and picks it up. 210 to 222. 22 seconds left in the game. Still, everything to play for.
Yeah, Mark is going to be in the hill right now, looking like they're going to try to lock it down. There's 1 player. It's going to be Jerd pushing from that back garage steps. I'm going to hop on board with him. Trying to get a kill. TCM can't connect. That's going to be important as TCM gets a 2-piece. Study gets 1.
I can't believe TCM just threw that game away.
Then Justus take Detroit hardpoint. Unreal.
That honestly, TCM lost that game on Garage Hill. That was, they spawned ready for the next hill. They didn't set up properly for it. They gave away so much time. They lost the scrap time and the early time going into the second to last hard point. And that's something you cannot do. Look at TCM for Justus, 44 and 34. Great slaying coming out from him. And that game was won for TCM right there. The game should have been won, and they just were not able to close it out. For now, guys, quick commercial break. When we return, we're going to jump straight back into that Denial Game 5. Be right back.